Hi, thanks for joining us for the RiskAssure Solutions application quick overview. Although there is complete RiskAssure user documentation and a variety of smaller step orientation videos, this is an introduction. RiskAssure is a web-based software system designed to aid facility owners and centers protect against liability. With RiskAssure, you can be sure your equipment is cataloged, maintenance is performed on time, and incidents or accidents, when they occur, are handled quickly, correctly, and professionally. Your vendor lists and risk assessment and the knowledge library will also assist you in protecting against your liabilities and reducing your risk. The settings and reports in RiskAssure are functional and will also give you the peace of mind you need to know that you are using the state-of-the-art in terms of risk assessment and maintenance. As a quick tour here, you can see in the settings, for example, that you can set your organization by adding a new location. And when you add a new location and some of the details, it will appear on the list. You can also add the user settings per location, and you can change any of the variables in any of the categories for equipment, vendors, incidents by using what we call a pick list. For example, contributing factors or care given, for example, in an incident. You can simply click there and you can simply change the name, reorder it, or delete it, or add a new one. So any of the variables that you see in the system, or nearly all of the variables you see, can be changed in these pick list settings. So once we've established a location, we click up on here on the top left of what you're currently managing. It says corporate body, but we're going to choose the wing center and click update. When we do that, you're at the home screen that you can see is highlighted here on the left. And there are maintenance items, so no maintenance tabs are open yet, or reports are open yet. There's a couple of open incidents that are accidents that happened, or incidents as we call them, the status, et cetera, et cetera. Anytime there's the blue type, you can see that those are hyperlinked, of course. But I'm just giving you a brief overview right now. So that's on the home page. Under equipment and vendors, you can see that there's two different areas here. One is equipment and one is vendors. If you clicked into equipment, you would see several pieces of equipment which have been put into the system. You can add equipment here or do a quick inspection up on the top right. And those individual video orientations will walk you through those processes. And again, all the equipment is hyperlinked here on the blue typing. Under vendors, you can see that many vendors are in here. You could click on any one of them. These are hyperlinked through to the equipment if you want them to be, or hyperlinked through to an incident. It keeps it all together. And you can see you can have all vendors or emergency vendors. If you clicked any off that were emergencies, you could do that. They would show up there, or adding a vendor, or of course, editing any vendor that's there. Under incidents, there are open incidents, as you can see to the top right here, and they're also archived. For example, these two are processing under the status, whereas another one that's archived under the status is closed. It's already been resolved one way or the other. But you can go into these open incidents or archived incidents, click into them, and you can see exactly what is going on with that. So you can edit it, but you see here the summary, the incident type, etc., the equipment that might have been involved, any images or documents, any actions taken, any history that is there. And of course, you can go in and edit the incident as well. And when you go into edit the incident, then the pull down lists, or the pick lists that we call them, are there. And those are, of course, the ones that you can edit if you want to. And you can either cancel that or you can save it. Cancel that. It takes you back to the incident descriptions, of course. And we'll just go back to all incidents, and remembering that there's open and archived if they're closed. Back to the equipment and vendors for just a moment, because now you understand what's going on there. If you took a balance beam high, again, same thing. You can edit the equipment from the pull down or pick list, or you can just let it remain as it is. If there's no editing, if there's more editing, what the categories, subcategories are, etc. The equipment is there and ready to go for any kind of inspections or anything else that you would like to have. So it's excellent. Vendors are done the same way. Under reports, once you get your reports going, you can see that there's an equipment overview, an incident overview, and a maintenance overview. So this is the pick list, and you can choose from the pick list to generate your own reports of maintenance, incidents, or equipment. Very clean and simple. And the knowledge library on the left is simply a collection of documents that will help you in the areas of facility maintenance, space management, insurance coverages, legal considerations, emergency procedures, crisis management, security systems, etc. The risk assessment is a unique feature that you can actually download the risk cycle, risk solution packages, and a Children's Activity Center facility risk assessment, which gives you an assessment of your overall risk in the entire facility, and will really help. So that's the basics there. Under the help section, you will find the user documentation and the videos that will help you walk you through the process one at a time. But that's our introduction to RiskAssure Solutions. Go to riskassure.net and you can sign up for a 30-day trial. Thanks so much for joining us.